What's going on, YouTube? We back with another quick breakdown. And in this video, we got the legendary comedian Corey Holcomb and his 5150 crew. And in this particular clip, Corey is really talking about the genius of Katt Williams, and that Katt basically has two sides to him, and Corey is breaking that down. And when you think about geniuses usually have two sides to them, and you can see evidence that Katt has two sides to him. And it really showed in the way that he approached the two interviews, the one with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay, and then he did Willie D's podcast as well. Now, on Shannon's show, he was straight in marketing mode. He had a purpose. He knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to sell tickets to his show, and he wanted to do that by being polarizing. He did that by exposing secrets in a comedy game that just blew it up and turned it upside down. Now, that was genius because he's on tour right now, and people are gonna definitely buy tickets to the show. Corey's point was, as great as Katt Williams is, and as giving as Katt Williams is, and we have evidence on the internet about how generous the brother is. You know, Boosie talked about how he hit him with, I believe, 15 racks when he got out of jail, and he didn't even know him. You know, Corey told the story about, you know, coming back to Wild 'N Out and throwing, you know, maybe $50,000 to $100,000 and $100 bills on the stage. And there have been other stories talking about how generous Katt Williams is. Corey's point is there's another side to Katt Williams that can be a little bit, as Corey said, crazy. And he referred to him as the Joker on Batman. Now, Katt has been in the industry for a long time, so we've seen some of the ups and downs in terms of his personal life, some of the things that have made it to the media. So we understand the human elements that come with being a comedian, that come with being a celebrity, and then that comes with just being you, Katt Williams. And Corey brought to the forefront in terms of, if you're gonna expose other comedians, why don't you tell some of the truths about yourself? And the way that I look at it is that, why would you, when you're on a personal marketing tour, he's marketing for his Dark Matter tour. So he's not gonna say any negative things about himself during this particular press run. Now, he may say some truths in other situations, but right now, the brother's in promotion mode and he's doing an amazing job at marketing for his Dark Matter tour. So let's get into what Corey has to say, and I'll catch you on the other end.
Katt Williams is necessary. This shook up the whole. I know this need to be torn apart and rebuilt. I'm talking about the comedy game that people don't know. Yeah, but he shook this up. He necessary. And I know some people gonna be mad at me for saying that. But also, my Katt Williams is crazy to them. This is the Joker of the Batman, the Dark Knight. Katt Williams is the Joker. I'm an agent of chaos.
I say crazy, brilliant. If you say crazy, I say brilliantly crazy.
You can call him brilliant. I know that he's got brilliance to him, but he's also got to him. You be like,
sure.
What the?
Exactly.
The interview
Of all interviews
was necessary, but let me tell you something. It was some good in there. Some people got exposed. But it was some cap in there too. That's gonna make everybody mad at me, because I don't give who mad at me anyway. Because I ain't gonna do nothing but tell the truth. If the truth make you mad, then you hate God. If the truth make you mad, you hate God. It was some truth in that interview, and it was some cap. This the main thing I want to say from that interview.
Okay, please.
In Atlanta.
You're the man. Or you too, you know, you're comedian.
In Atlanta, Katt went on that radio station with the sister Wanda.
I remember
I'm gonna tell you something, man. And I know it's a lot of people gonna bag me up on this. Wanda was a terrorist up at that radio station. I had so many interviews get canceled up at the V103 in Atlanta, and it had something to do with them in there who was the personalities. Trust me, they did not want to see certain shine. So Katt is super duper famous, polarizing guy. I could see them wanting him to come in because it was Red interview. They came in there and she played with the wrong day. Because there's a Katt Williams. I'm telling you, when we was on Wildin' Out, I used to watch Katt on them freestyles and some of the shit he say. I'd be like, oh, this cold. Right. Man, Katt freestyle game, he was cold. But it seemed like his head was right. Because it's two Katts. It's two Katt Williams. Trust me. I hope I don't be mad at me for saying this. It's two Katt Williams. It's Katt Williams who's this brilliant mastermind who got a comeback for anything. And it's this other. In fact, he's scary. That part on the interview where he said, had their head down. Somebody had their head down, but not, you know, we out here in the comedy streets. We know. We see what's happening. We know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And he don't pull it on you if he got some respect for you.
And what Corey said was very, very important. If he has respect for you, he won't pull it on you. And I think that that's rooted in Katt's work ethic. Katt knows that he works hard on writing. He works hard on his craft. And I think he kind of spoke on it in Shannon's interview when he told Shannon that he has an unnatural allegiance to losers. That lets you know Katt's mindset. If you don't have the work ethic to grind in a comedy game, I don't think that he respects you. And I think that that comes out when that other personality is shown. I could be wrong. Corey knows Katt personally, but that's the way that I analyze it when I look at Katt's history, some of the things that have made the press, and when you listen to him speak. He said a lot if you're really listening in that Shannon Sharpe interview.
When I say it's two, listen what I'm saying. When you hear them stories about Katt's generosity, they not lying.
Top notch.
Katt has money to the point where you be like, do you know what you're doing? Yeah.
And don't even know people.
He passed money out. He ain't never tripping off no money.
You don't even have to know him.
Katt, man, I'm telling you, we was at Wildin' Out, man. I said this before. Katt threw probably like $50,000, $100,000 in the air. I bent down like a, I was like, he made it rain. I picked up, it was like wads of hundreds. I picked up like $700, $800, and I needed it at the time. I was like, I need it.
You're all right.
So listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. It's two Katt Williams. All you bloggers, y'all ain't got no clue. It's two. It's calm, generous, intelligent Katt, and it is the Joker of Batman. I done seen the nigga standing on two cars with two big 45s in his hand. In front of the comedy show. And he got mad at Thomas Ward. Thomas Ward was like, yo, you look like Sibbity Sam up there. Man, I done seen Katt do, I mean, like, what the is he all right? I'm just saying. So all the comics, they got problems with Katt. I understand why you got problems with Katt. But some of y'all gotta admit, the problem you have with Katt is he uprooting the foundation you was built on.
Exactly.
Other got problem with Katt because Katt did some today. When he turned into that other.
Like he said, what did he say? It was the 2024 is the reckoning.
The reckoning.
The reckoning.
I'm with this.
Yeah.
I'm with. We can't have a just telling on everybody if you ain't finna stand on who you are.
Hey, that was my.
You gotta be the shepherd. If you're not the shepherd, just let me finish this part.
Sure.
And tell me, do you disagree?
Right.
Willie D told me this, and I agree. He say, if you and who telling on and putting everybody else out there, and you be doing the same ain't nobody gonna respect you. They gonna be like, oh, hell no. If you really gonna be the shepherd of men, we gonna step back and respect you. Cause Katt, listen, you could stand up and be something that people really be like, okay, but see, you also gotta remember us in the comedy streets, we know what's up. I'm rooting on you, Black. Stand up and tell the you did. You done some out here. You got to put it out there.
When you have a genius level talent like Katt Williams, there's going to be two sides to that. Nobody's perfect in any game. I don't think Katt ever said that he was perfect. He was just pointing out other people's improprieties in the industry. He turned the industry upside down to now everybody's talking about it. Corey's talking about how important Katt was because the industry needs to be fixed. He said a Katt Williams is necessary. So within that necessary moment that he had, that's not a time for him to expose his truths. He's marketing. He's marketing for his show. A dude like Katt, what he'll do, he'll take what Corey is saying and write a whole 60 minutes on it, exposing his truths, and go on tour and sell out again. That's the type of genius he has. So you can understand both sides of the coin, the yin and the yang, the two sides that need each other in order to create timeless moments. These two elements have to share space in order for Katt to be great. And you can see those two elements in Corey as well. That's why Corey is great. And he understands his imperfections. And the thing about Corey is very transparent with his imperfections. That's why we love him, because he's real with it. And that's the genius that Katt used to break the internet and have everybody talking about him right now. Think about that. And it was nothing violent. No, he was just using his mind and his wit. And if you can't take from that moment and learn, you weren't listening. And like we always say, let's change the narrative and refocus the optics. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the next one.